going and anyway, it was bad. So she passed away yesterday. And then our unit member, did y'all meet Kathy Bowman? She is Chris's team member. And I asked her permission. Let me make sure this is getting set up. Yes, it's getting set up. I asked her permission today if I could say something. Y'all, she has rejoined Mary Kay. She has really worked the business, and she had a Zoom party as her debut. She had a party last week, and she finished the Great Starts qualified. But y'all, she has cancer, okay? And I want to read y'all what she told me that I could share. And I was like, when you really have a goal to finish, regardless, you finish it, okay? She said she has cancer tumors. They're producing and releasing some type of fluid or something like that that has caused to spread across her body. The radiation that she's fixing to take is an IV therapy that hits the tumors all over and hopefully will take care of them as she goes. It's every 8 weeks for 4 sessions of radiation. Takes around 1.5 hours for that, plus an IV of amino acids that takes about 6 hours. And anyway, she said that she was nervous about the injections, but for us to pray for her that it would be easy and it will not be painful. But I have to give her just thanking her for she worked through it. She really wanted to be Great Starts qualified. And even though she was sick as a dog, she did it. And so y'all just keep her in your prayers. She had a $400 week last week and she earned her Great Start bundles. Yes. Yay, Kathy, if you go back and watch this. So anyway, again, November the 3rd, since I didn't start the thing on time. Okay. So let's celebrate some women that are working. So tell me, Stacy and Tasha, do y'all have anything y'all want to share?
I have a vendor market tomorrow.
Oh,
It's a
good.
senior expo. I went today and set up for it. I'm super excited.
Okay. So what is it?
Um, I'm sorry.
What is it? Tell me a little bit about it.
It's just a vendor market. It's geared towards seniors. So
Okay.
I'm going to be demoing satin hands.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
That'll be
And I
great.
have I took pictures. I'll send them to you and Tasha. I'll send them to you too of my display. I was very proud of it.
I'm excited that you could set it up today.
Yes,
That makes a big old stinking
that
deal.
makes a huge difference. That's why my display looks so wonderful. So I'm not rushed
Yes.
and, you know,
Haphazard. Yes. Well, good.
yeah.
Keep us posted. Can they register for anything or how do you have that? Like,
I have them registering for a free ultimate pampering session.
okay,
Uh-huh. And
perfect.
I like personally wasn't gonna raffle off anything. I guess I could, but
No, I
um
like what you did.
yeah, just with the fishbowl for them to put
Yeah,
that in there.
absolutely.
And I'm taking lots of sales tickets because I'm going to
Hmm.
be taking lots of orders, hopefully.
That's right. That's right. Well, good. That's exciting. How many vendors go?
I don't know how many vendors, but they're expecting over 1,500 people.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's supposed to be really big. Like it's in the convention center in New Braunfels.
Wow. You have a lot of
Yeah,
business cards.
I sure do. And I have a whole bunch of lookbooks too.
Good. And I am trying to remember. I was on somebody. Oh, Deborah Wallace, my friend from San Antonio. She's got red
Uh-huh.
hair.
Uh-huh.
Okay. She posted something today about she's gold medal every
Right.
month since July. So she said that today on her post, and this man commented on there and said, I met someone that's a Mary Kay rep, and she's on a bowling team. It had to be you.
Oh my gosh, that's
Uh,
crazy. I wonder what his name was.
I can tell you real quick. So while I'm doing that, Tasha, tell us how your week went.
Um, well, still the same, working and trying to manage now that my friend's Halloween party is over and my weekends.
Yay. Thank you, Lord.
Um, I am finally hosting the open house at my house, and I've sent out I think about 40 invites. So
Okay.
I can even get 20% of that. I would be happy.
Yes.
Kind of remote, not as remote as you. So Stacy's going to help me out for a couple hours on that day, but I've got it set up from 2 to 7. Come as you can. And then I'm having 2 raffles at 3:30 and 5:30. And then I put in there to have like the mini makeover at 4:30 so that anybody can accommodate. And then I'll have like the Christmas presents and some ornaments and things like that. I plan on doing that, when we were at your house,
Yeah.
some pictures of what y'all had as an idea for that. So
So when is yours?
Saturday, uh,
Awesome.
yes,
Yay. Wait
Saturday
to
15th.
15th.
Yeah, Saturday the 15th. And Stacy's going to help me. And then Stacy's is having one the next day. So
that
Yeah.
is exciting.
it's very exciting for me because it's finally where I'm, showcasing. This is my first party. Uh,
Hmm.
life has been insane. And so I'm excited about it. I'm nervous, but I'm
It's
excited.
okay. The more you do, the easier it gets. I promise. The man's name is Eddie Flynn.
I don't know an Eddie Flynn,
Uh,
but
says she's on
I
a
don't know.
bowling team of a league I sub for occasionally. Anyway, I
Huh.
just thought that was interesting. Anyway, so congratulations, y'all. I fired up for you. And I get to share some tips with y'all about my open house that I hope will help y'all.
Yes, please
Um,
do.
real quick, just high five all these consultants, y'all. We got some women that are working. Deanetta had a personal website order of $125. Kelly Hegel, which is battling, not feeling well herself, had a $493 week. She has a facial this week and a party this week. Mary Dixon had a $94 reorder. Party tomorrow. June Adair, that lives in San Antonio, she was on the Giftology last night with Kristen Sharp. She had 6 guests on there, and 3 of them purchased. Meredith has an open house this weekend. Carol Hunter has an open house this week. So, woohoo, y'all! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Um, real quick, okay. I probably sent out 60-ish, 65 invitations. I mail them, but I also text them. Okay. I text them out as I was mailing them out and said, save the date. Okay. So mine was this past Saturday. I did not do mine long. I'm going to tweak that next year. You need some help. So I'm excited that Stacy, you're going and helping Tasha. And if Tasha's coming, whatever works out for
Yeah.
y'all. But I'm telling you, I had writing them thank you notes today. So here's the big deal. The ones that show up, they definitely will see all the benefits of being there live. But the ones that don't, your name is with them. Your name is in their mind. You're on their mind. And some of mine that did not come, they still bought. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Had 14 people show up. Okay. It's a numbers game, y'all. But out of that, I had more than that ordered. And so it does take work to do the invitation, send the invitation, remind them, and then after it's over, sending out another message to say, I'm sorry you missed my open house. I would love to set up an individual appointment. Okay. Tasha, with yours being spread out like that, you may want to text them and say, is there a specific time that would work better for you? And y'all, the reason I'm saying that is people came and wanted to talk to me. Like they were asking me questions about products. And then I've got the lady over here, like she really needed to leave, so either have some help that it's going to be perfect for y'all because one of you can check out, one of you can talk, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have help.
Judy's, you do too?
Yeah, I've enlisted my daughter, Kara.
See,
Yeah,
it's so smart to do that. And because you can't check out people, some wanted tissue paper, So anyway, I'm just saying it is worth it to do it. Okay. My sales were really high. I had $1,400 in sales. And I
woo!
know, thank you very much. On y'all's, and you could even do, I would really like when we follow up with them is to try to get referrals. I have been working those facial, excuse me. I might need to, I was going to cut my audio off, but that didn't work.
Bless
I have
you.
also, thank you, worked that facial jar, and I did 5 facials last Thursday. And y'all, those things are working. I'm telling you, out of 23 names, I had 5 people to show up. And I'm like what you said, Stacy, I didn't have anybody. I didn't give away anything. It was a free microdermabrasion facial, is what it was.
Right. I have a question. When you went to the YMCA, did you talk to anyone in particular, or who did you talk to get permission to put that?
The girl that's running it, I don't know what her title is, but I used to know the two, and they're not the CEOs, but I don't know what they are, but I know
Right.
her because she's always at the front desk.
And where did you put it? At the front desk
At
or
the
in the
front
locker
desk,
room?
at the front desk. And her name is Tori. And I said, Tori, can I put this facial jar here? I said, just think about it. I said, you don't have to. I said, they don't have to purchase anything. It's just a service. If some people would like to try the products. And she said, I don't see a problem with it. So I put it there on a Tuesday, picked it up, got the names the next Tuesday. So it was only 1 week. And then I think I did it. It wasn't long, y'all. I did not leave the names there long. I grabbed them out. And then I got permission again. I said, since this was such a short time, do you mind if I leave it a few more days? And then my daughter went by and picked the whole jar up because I didn't want to, and I say jar, it's really a vase. I didn't want to ruin my welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And the girl, I went by there today to make a delivery, and the other girl was there, and she said, "Well, how many people won?" And she said, because I drew her name first, and she said she wasn't. She just put her name in there because she wanted to look like somebody had registered. And so, anyway, I said, "Well, I'll just tell you the truth." I said I had 5 people. I said, but one was already my customer, and she came. And I said, but the other 4 had never tried it. And I said, they invite me every February. It's a health fair, and I go and set up, and I rarely get, I would say, good customers from that because a lot of people just come through a health fair to see what's free. But I do get a few. I will say I have gotten a few customers, but y'all, this is what I learned from those ladies. One had used Mary Kay for a long time and lost her consultant, and the consultant did not refer her to anybody. Luckily, she found me I guess I shared something on Facebook. I don't know how she found me. Anyway, thank the Lord that she did find me. But y'all, she came Thursday and she said, I have never had anybody to sit down with me and tell me anything. They've just been selling me products.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, Tasha, you give out a prescription, so here, good luck. It's like, you don't tell them what it's for. So she bought the repair kit. She said, they've had me on Time Wise Miracle Set. She's 79. And so anyway, she was so thankful. And that made me really think, Latrice, you need to be there for the people more and more than ever because they don't know what to do with the products. And y'all, if they're going somewhere else and pick up whatever, people don't tell them what to do with it. They just try to sell them something. And I told them, I had three of them did not buy anything. I said, I don't, one of them said, well, I guess I'm going to get, I said, I don't want you guessing. I said, I want you to love it, you know? So I got them all a note, put it in the mail today, telling them I thanked them for coming. And then I'm going to follow up with them, especially this one lady that said she really needed the repair. But back to the 79-year-old, she had used Mary Kay since she was 20 years old. Her daughter gave her a facial gift certificate to go to a medical spa, and she went. And y'all, the whatever she's called, what do they call them?
Esthetician.
Yes. She said, Karen, I'm supposed to sell you all the stuff. She said, but I can't. She said, what are you using? She said, Mary Kay. And she goes, well, you need to keep using it. And now, y'all, this woman, her whole face is Botox. Whole face. Not Karen, the girl doing the
Okay.
facial. Yeah. And she is all Botox, all lip, whatever that stuff's called. And I was like, well, Karen, maybe you impressed her, you know, and she did. So anyway, with all that being said, but yeah, I'm excited, y'all. We have got a full, exciting week this week, and our goal is to keep it going. So it's like get some more names, go ahead and book them. Try to book people on the spot if you can. Do y'all have any questions, other questions about that open house or anything? Just be
No,
there
but
for the people.
I appreciate that video that you did and you posted on Facebook because it gave me some ideas.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
Um, if I had to say what people bought the most of, a lot of it was just stuff for other people. And
Mm-hmm.
one did buy for herself, but I was like, last year it seemed like people just came to buy for themselves. But they bought Christmas gifts this year. And that was exciting. I did have one lady buy 7 of the Mint Bliss. And so I was
Wow.
excited to move those. Yeah, yeah. So real quick, y'all, Star Consultants in full blast. That ends December the 15th. Cleta may share that at 7. But on target is Kathy Bowman, Meredith, Kathleen, Arlene, Penny, Charlotte, Kelly, Stacy, Deanetta, Tasha, and then leading our unit currently the top 5, Deanetta, Stacy, Kelly, Meredith, and Tasha. So, woohoo! My little Texas connection,
Yeah.
a little Mississippi and Texas connection.
Oh,
And I
I
Yeah. So, if you were a Star consultant last quarter or you did the preferred customer program, you can order the new products coming out on November 10th. Or if you weren't, you can order them on November the 15th. I know y'all probably saw this on my Facebook post. It said to move the mountain, you got to pick up a shovel. So y'all keep that in mind. God can say that mountain move and it's going to move, but he's expecting us to pick the shovel up.
so
Yeah.
sorry. I'm eligible to order on the 10th.
Did you do the preferred customer program? Did you register your people to
Oh,
get a lookbook? Okay. Were you a Star consultant? I can't remember.
I thought I was.
I think she
Okay.
was.
Okay. Then you can. Yeah. Yeah. Um, y'all, career conferences in Allen, Texas. I know it's a while. It's March, but that's something to look at. And I'm excited because it's not till March the 27th. So that will not interfere with people in school, So, I mean, it may interfere with people in school, but what I'm saying is it's toward the end. So, anyway, I was excited about that. The couple of challenges that I have, y'all probably seen those on Facebook. If you do the 300 by the 15th, this is a top sales director. She is going to be Kim Bessie is who you get to listen to, and the dates and all that will be sent to you. And then the other thing that I'm doing, I'm so excited about it. is that's for doing the 300. If you do 600 this month, these are some adorable, I know I'm an earring freak, it seems like. These cute earrings that say Merry and Bright and this little jewelry organizer. And you know that Mary Kay is doing something. However, it is not a prize this month, and I wanted to do a prize for y'all. And so that's the prize that you're going to get. And if I read it correctly, if you do 600 this month and 600 in December, you get 800 extra points for the Star Consultant, which is a big old stinking deal. Cleta talked about this last week. We always do the pink weekend. Instead of Black Friday, we do Pink Friday, and there's Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday. Cleta does her Black Friday, Pink Friday, the Friday before. And you think about it, people may forget about ordering Mary Kay on Black Friday because they're buying other stuff. So if we do ours the Friday before, if it works out for y'all, and if you want to do it, then you might want to think about doing it. And what do? We do a sale. It's all day, but the big O stinking deal is starting at 12 a.m. on Thursday night after Thanksgiving. Oh, not Thanksgiving, it's the week before, but that Thursday at 12 a.m. and run it to like 6:30 or 7 the next morning is when they get the biggest discount. So the discounts on stuff is given in big that it goes down to little, and it's like 25, 20, 15, 10, so and on like that. Lastly, I know we talked a lot earlier, but anyway, I just wanted to share this with y'all, and I shared this at the retreat. There is a prayer power hour that goes on with the national sales directors the last Friday of every month. And y'all, one of the ladies that spoke, Heidi's her name, and she kept going back to serving others. But she said, I want y'all to think about this. Jesus plus nothing equals everything. So sometimes we focus on all the things, but you ain't got to have nothing. It's just Jesus equals everything. I'm like, that is so true. But she said, we serve by helping other women, just like that lady saying she had bought all this Mary Kay stuff all these years and had no clue. Well, serve them. Like, we're not just selling them something. And then the other thing is, let's stop talking about how many faces we can do, but it's how many, they're people. These are people, not just a face. It's like, these people are put in our path. These ladies are going to sign their names up for a microdermabrasion or hydrosession or whatever. And they're people, not just a face. And so Heidi really talked about how Mary Kay cared about the people. It wasn't just the money. And money does buy choices. It does. It also gives you money to serve your family, if that makes sense. And so that's why we work. I mean, that's why you have a job, Tasha. That's why you worked all those years, Stacy. I mean, you serve other people in other jobs, but don't just think of it. Mary Kay said this business is about people and love, not profit and loss. And it's so true. So anyway, y'all, we have got a lot to do. I'm excited. And one of the last things I'm going to say is Heidi said, live in victory. And I believe that. Just live spiritually, emotionally, financially on this journey and be surrounded. And we're so fortunate that we are surrounded by each other. I'm blessed by y'all. We're blessed by the other women. And that's what Mary Kay is all about. So anyway, thank y'all. Is there anything else y'all want to say?
Thank you for the pointer that you had out as far as like with the moisturizers to press it in and not just wipe it, because that's all.
Yes.
But the pressing in made a big difference. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I try to share things and come up with things, and that's again something different about Mary Kay is we want to help each other, like, just as small as that is, instead of smearing on stuff,
It saves, yeah, it makes a big difference.
It really does. Y'all, please keep me posted on y'all's things this week. And it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. Stacy, do a live at your vendor show if you can. At your open house. I mean, seriously, y'all, for just a few minutes. It
Okay.
don't matter if you sound like cornbread. That's what we say. It's okay. Look, people would rather see real people, okay? They're over the filters. They're over, you know what I'm saying? They really are. So let's just be real. We're real people. So, and other people are real too. They get disappointed when they don't look like those folks on TikTok and all the things. So, anyway, all right. Well, y'all go out and make it a great week. See y'all later.
Okay.